What's up guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I want to tell you why having a job is not safe. I want to tell you my suggestion, and I also want to talk about pretty much what's going on in the world and in my country, Costa Rica, which is something that's probably happening in a bunch of countries out there. And so I think this is really going to help you out if you currently have a job, if you've been thinking about creating something of your own but you simply haven't made a decision to go for it. I want to tell you why it's like a time bomb to not start your own stuff. So if you have been following at least 1% of the things that have been going on in social media or the news and everything, you know that pretty much the COVID thing made the economy go bananas in pretty much every single country in the world. Some worse than other countries, but at least here in Costa Rica, for instance, now we have a 25% unemployment rate. For women, I believe it's 30% unemployment. And what they are doing is insane because, the country is getting out more debt, the country as a whole, to try to pay their expenses on the public sector. And at the same time, since they're getting this huge debt, what they're doing is that they're increasing taxes significantly. So in a nutshell, what's happening is that the unemployment rate is very, very high. The country has a lot of debt, and they're trying to pay the debt by increasing taxes on businesses and on people. And they're not cutting down expenses internally, right? So this is really the problem. And a lot of people are mad. This affects everyone. This affects businesses. This affects employees, mainly in the private sector. But the point here is that countries like Costa Rica and many countries around the world are taking a very big hit financially or economically. And obviously these things affect security and the country as a whole. And what a lot of people do is that, they spend most of their time complaining about this. And I definitely think that it's not a good move what the people in the government are doing. I believe it's stupid. But I believe that people have a better option to fix or to secure their future, right? Of course, it's good that you make your voice heard so that hopefully people in the government can change stuff. But in the end of the day, if you really want to secure your future and you want to own your life, you want to live life on your terms, you want to be starting something of your own, because that's the only way to really make it secure and stable. People think that having a job and depending on one job is safe because every month you get paid. But you never really add in the risk factor. What is the risk of having one job? What is they literally can fire you overnight and you didn't have it on your plans. So a lot of people think also that when they have a job, they will be in the job for 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? And maybe people think, hey, I'm gonna be in a job for the next 10 years, which is a lot of time, but what about the next 70 years? What are you gonna do? And that's what people don't really think about. People need to think about the long term. What's gonna happen in the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years? Are you gonna still be in your job? It's a very, very small percentage of people that start in one job and stick with that same job for 20, 40, 50 years. And more specifically, I think this time period of Corona and everything has shown people how vulnerable they are if they only depend on one job. And the money that job is providing is helping you with your family, help you paying the rent, helping you pay the car or whatever payments you have. And I believe that having a job is not bad. Obviously it's not bad. It provides you with the money that you need to sustain your lifestyle. The problem is believing that job is going to be there forever. The problem is depending on that job for the long term, because the reality of the situation is that chances are that the odds are not on your favor. Most people never stay in the first job that they got and they eventually get fired. It's just how it works. So the odds are not on your favor right now. So what I would suggest you do is that if you have a job right now, first of all, try to protect that job as much as you can, because if you have a job right now, it's really, really good. There's a lot of people that don't have a job. So keep your job, get the money, and try to cut down your expenses as much as you can. Like, don't spend money on things that are not necessary. Try to save as much money as you can. Don't be buying stuff that you don't need. And then at the same time, while you have the job and you're keeping that job secure, try to start a business or something of your own using social media. I'm not talking about a physical business, an offline business, like going and renting a commercial place, hiring employees, creating all of these expensive things. What I'm talking about is starting an online business where the fixed costs are very low, where the upside is very, very high, and it costs you virtually nothing to generate sales if you use free traffic strategies, and build a business that can start bringing in money at the same time as your job, so that you don't really depend only on this thing, which is so freaking vulnerable and which you have no control of, right? When you only depend on one job, you don't have control of what's going to happen. If they fire you, it's not up to you. You get fired, period, right? You're out. You got to go look and see what you do. The thing is, guess what? Your loans from the bank, your credit card payments are not going anywhere. You're still going to be needing to pay money every single month. The debt is still going to be there, but the income is not going to be there. So what you want to be doing is keeping the job, being thankful that you have it, and then building this business that starts bringing in money. Hopefully you reach the same amount with your side hustle and with your new business. And that way you won't be depending only on that job. You will have this second income stream. Now, the idea and the goal is to eventually get this second income stream, or this side hustle, this business, to be producing more money than your job on a consistent basis. You want to be seeing stability, consistency with the income from your business, because many times what happens is that people start a business, and month 1 they do very well, month 4 they didn't produce anything, month 5 they didn't produce anything, month 6 it was really good. And the reality is that the bills are going to be there on a monthly basis, not every 3 months. So you want to be creating stability on this business. So that's my suggestion. Later on, you can really replace that job with your business and be all in on it, be full-time doing it. And when you go full-time, I'm telling you, like your business just skyrockets, because you can put more focus, more energy, more time on it. And in the beginning stages, when you build a business and you have your job at the same time, you'll have to sacrifice time of your hobbies. You'll have to sacrifice time with your family. Most likely you'll come from your job, you'll have dinner, and you'll have to work on your business, and it's just going to be painful, pretty painful, right? But in the end of the day, that's the best option. It's just insane. People here are getting unemployed, fired, and they still have things to pay, and the banks don't give a shit, right? They want to see the money come in, and that's how they make money, right? They make money from your debt, from everyone's debt, from the interests. And that's basically it. There's many ways to start a business online. And like I said, it can cost you virtually nothing to build an audience on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I started with zero money, very, very little money in the beginning. I started with some money, then I lost it all. So I had to start from scratch. And it was like, have some money, then I spent it all, have some money, spent it all. Invested on coaching, was back at zero. So I know what it is like to start from scratch. But things that I did, for instance, record one video every single day, because guess what? It doesn't cost me anything to record a video like this. I can upload it for free on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook and get exposure to people and build an audience. Doesn't cost you anything. Another thing that doesn't cost you anything is sending messages on social media. I sent 30 messages per day when I was in high school, like DMs, chats on Facebook and Instagram. And I was closing 1 to 3 clients actually per day, because I was sending messages, building relationships, providing value on the conversation, then getting on a call with them to help them even more. And in the end of a call, I tried to sell them a $100 product that I was selling back then. I made 1 to 3 sales per day doing that. Didn't cost me anything. That's how I made my first $10,000 profit online in high school without spending anything on ads. There's just ways you can do it. If you start a Shopify store, the cost of starting the store will be like $30 a month. If you're selling using these strategies by recording videos, reaching out to people, it's not going to cost you a lot. So there's ways. You just have to start looking for them. You have to go search. If you're expecting for these things to, let me just lower this. If you're expecting for opportunities to get to you, for luck to finally get to you, if you're expecting to win the lottery, if you're expecting the government to fix your situation and lower your tax and finally make a little bit more money, it's not gonna happen in the short term. Chances are not even in the midterm. And even if it happened on the long term, by then it's already too late because maybe you got fired. And by then it's just the upside is not very high. So my recommendation is keep your job, start learning about building your business, start taking action consistently. Don't do it one day, then quit for a week, then start again. Do it every single day. It's homework, right? And then get your income of your business the same level to your job. That's the first goal. Second goal, get it higher. After that, once you get it higher, see consistency, and then you can go full-time and really change your life. When you have a business, there's risk, obviously, but in my opinion, there's more risk in having a job than starting a business. I know the risk involved in starting a business. There's risks everywhere in starting a business, but when you compare it to a job on the long term, there's more risk in a job because you can't control it. On your business, at least if you messed up your ads, you messed up something, at least you can fix it. You have control. So that's the difference. There's risk in both, but in one you can do something about it. On the other one, you can't do crap about it. They fire you, you're out, and you gotta go find another job. Hopefully you find one, but hopefully they pay you the same. It's just not on your control. And I don't know about you, but for me, like one of the best things in life is feeling that you have control over your stuff, over your destiny, feeling that if shit goes, if shit hits the fan, then at least you can go and do something about it to fix it. Just living life on your terms and owning the destiny of your life. There's just, in my opinion, no other way to do it if you don't have something of your own, because if not, you're depending on other people. And sometimes these people are not going to find as much value in you as you deserve. And you could be providing so much more value if you have your own stuff. So right now, starting a business is not like before. It was like a nice option. Based on what I'm seeing, at least in Costa Rica and other countries, is no longer a good option. It's a must to start your business, at least if you want to have a safe future for you and your family, the people you love. And if not, it's gonna be like gambling, right? It's just a matter of time. It's like a time bomb. And don't depend on the freaking government, because the government is not gonna do they don't do anything about it. They don't care about you as much as you think. You think the government cares about their people and they say this and that. They don't really care a lot about you. That's just the reality, at least the majority of them. And it's not about being a pessimistic. It's just the reality, right? And you can like make posts on social media and everything that encouraging people to do something about it, the situation in your country, but you can only do so much, right? You can only do so much. Complaining won't change your life or you and your family. It's better solution is just to get shit done, get out of your comfort zone and build your business. And when you build your business and you have more money, trust me, it's going to be easier to help people, because if you're struggling with money, it's going to be harder to help people. When you have more money, you can make a bigger impact. So you have to be selfish in the beginning with yourself. Protect your space first, right? Because if you're in a bad situation, it's going to be hard to help people. If you're in a good position, it's a lot better to help people and have more impact. So focus on yourself, be selfish for a while, build your stuff, secure your future, your family, and then you can have a bigger impact. Some people will say it's selfish, but These are people, for the most part, that are not doing anything about it to change their future. They're just complaining, right? And we don't want that. We want results. Results is all that matters. And that's basically it. Hope you found this video valuable, guys. Thanks for watching. If you watched it, you liked it, be sure to share it with someone. And also, if you want to learn how to build your business the right way, follow a proven step-by-step process, go to workwithsebastian.com, workwithsebastian.com. Also, if you join the program, I'm going to be giving you all my done-for-you marketing materials so that you can start your business much faster. I'm going to give you my offers to promote, the funnels, the ads that work, the audiences to sell those products to, the email templates to send to your email list, start building a database of people that buy from you. I'm going to give you all the done-for-you materials so that you can see results much faster. So go to workwithsebastian.com. I made it very affordable so that anyone can join. And thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.